Hi, so I'm here to teach you something different. So, as I've said, my channel is Music Plus. So, aside from music, I also do art. No? Okay, so when we talk about art, no, I really enjoy painting, although I don't have any formal training on it. No, but I attended this workshop before and I learned how to gild. Okay, so gild is when you use gold leaf or silver leaf and then you apply on any material like shell or plyboard. So in this case, I'm going to do it on plyboard. So if you can see this painting over here, also this one I created last year. So I painted plyboard, also this material, so plyboard, and then I applied gild. So I gilded it and then I painted on it. So I painted the plyboard. So I will do it and I'll teach you. So just watch. So what materials do you need? So I'll show you. Come. So the materials that you need are the following. So you just need a plyboard, okay, plyboard, and then scissors, okay, scissors. Then you need a toothbrush, no? And this one, also a container of water, and a paintbrush, the one that you use for calligraphy, and glue. So this one is, well, any glue. No? So I bought this when I attended the workshop, but this is specifically the glue that you use for gold leaf, and then a brush, and of course the gold leaf. So what we're going to do now is to apply glue on the plyboard. So you have to make sure that the plyboard is clean. Okay. And then you need to put the paintbrush inside this container of water to soften it. So you soften the material and afterwards try to remove excess water. And then later on, so when you remove the excess water, so ideally you should use tissue, no? But I don't have tissue at the moment. I forgot. No, so wait a second. So I'll get a tissue. On the other hand, let's just let it stand for a while. So put it on the side. Then let's do the glue. And then apply the glue on this plyboard. See? So you just have to apply the glue all over. So the material will change its color so that you'll know that you have applied glue all over. There, so we're almost finished. So I already covered the entire plyboard with glue. So what I did was I started here and then put glue in this manner so as to cover all the sides, and then applied the glue all over the plyboard, and then we need to let this stand. So we're just going to wait for around 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, and wait for the glue to dry. Okay, so we're going to put this on water and we're going to cover the glue. Let this stand for around 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so let's just wait. So we're going to wait for a few more minutes and then we're going to resume our work. Okay, so what we have done so far are the following. Now, so basically, I just presented you the materials and then I applied glue, no? Glue on the plyboard. So right now, we have waited for 25 minutes and we're going to continue our art. No? We're going to make art. So we're going to gild, as I've mentioned. And so come and I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so right now we have already waited for 25 minutes and as you can see, the color of the plyboard has changed. Earlier, when we applied the glue first, no, the color was around white, no, so because the glue has not yet dried up. No, so but now that it has dried up, so it's ready for the application of the gold leaf. The gold leaf material is this. Okay, and it's so fragile and delicate. So it's here. So we're going to apply this here. And because it's very fragile, I'm going to use gloves. So in using the gloves, so I put on powder. So I powdered my fingers so that I can wear the gloves. This is really very good because the timing is perfect. So we all have gloves, and later on I'll be wearing my face mask. So to prepare for the dusting of the gold leaf. Okay, so right now, so I'll just put this here, so the sounds, so that you can hear me. So I'm going to cut. So the pair of scissors, so we will use this in order to cut the edges. But right now, so we're just going to get one piece and then put it on top of the board. Okay. So it's okay. It's a bit crisp because it doesn't matter later on. As you can see, the consistency will change when we dust it off. So it's very fragile. Okay. So make sure that all the boards are covered. Okay, so you remove the excess paper. As you can see, so I am putting everything here because it's so fragile. It tears easily. And then the edges. So the edges you can put here kasi sayang. Okay. There. So later on, when we remove the excess, we will put it somewhere else. Bits and pieces can be placed here so that everything's covered. So it doesn't matter if it looks creased, because later on we're going to smooth out all the sides of the plyboard. Okay. So this one is really messy, but it's okay to be messy from time to time. Okay, so get some more. So I have turned off the electric fan and the air conditioner because this is very delicate and it tears easily. Okay. And get some more. So this one's here, and then you will look for your pair of scissors and cut this part. Oops, I made a mistake here. It's okay. We'll clean this up later. We're going to do this. Sorry, it's really messy. Okay. And this time, we can tear it up to put the excess material here. So it's like you have a giant candy bar here with golden leaf. Okay. Okay, so we have covered the entire plyboard with gold leaf, and this time now we're going to smoothen everything up, and that's why you're going to need the paintbrush, this kind of dusting brush. No, so you have to be very careful. Make sure that all sides, so that everything is already in place. Now, as you can see, you apply this material here, and it's gold. And then later on, you will remove the excess. I'll show you how. Because it's going to be really messy here. No? So this was what we did. No? So we did this. See? So we're going to remove the excess leaf. So I'm going to do it outside. Come with me. So I'm going to bring this outside. So let's go. So you will see all the... Basically, so all you have to do is dust it. So against the light. Okay, so it's good to do this outside the house because when you dust off excess gold leaf, you are going to leave a lot of mess. I hope you don't mind our cats. When you do this, try to make sure that you're able to cover everything, all sides. Okay? Then polish, polish, polish. Okay, so right now, we already have the material. No? So we have already dusted the gold leaf, as you can see here. No? So all you have to do is to make sure that it is not rough, so you can continue doing this. No? To make sure that all the edges and everything else will be okay. In fact, you can actually use now I can see that some parts, now I failed to put some glue on some edges, but it's okay. Now at this point, that's all we have to do. So what you can do is you can apply glue again, and then if you see some parts that need more gold leaf, then you just put glue and then try to dust it off again. So apply the gold leaf and then dust it off. So some parts I was able to cover with gold, but some parts need more gold. So at this point, we can actually try to cover it with paint, but it's okay. Okay, so here it is. But I will paint something different here. So I will just remove these materials and replace this with another set of materials. See you. So here it is again, as you can see. So I will try to paint something here. Okay. So this is a gilded plyboard. And later on, I will paint the gilded plyboard. So here it is, the gilded plyboard. I'm going to apply this finishing material. Also to make sure that the glossiness will be lessened. So from about this distance. Okay, and then let it dry. So the next thing that we will do is to apply paint on this gilded board. Okay, so we have already applied the sprayed on it. So it's like a finishing product so that it won't tarnish or it won't wear off. It's because when I paint this particular gilded plyboard, I will be using acrylic. Now if you can see that, that's acrylic, and then I'm going to put water here, so I will paint something on this plyboard. So I now have my materials. I already showed you that I'm going to use acrylic paint, and then I will choose some paint brushes here. I'll get the bigger one and this one. So I usually use most of these brushes. And then I have my palette. So I'll get some black acrylic. So I placed all the primary colors and some colors that I like. And then I also chose an inspiration from Pinterest. So I plan to to paint pine trees on this plyboard, gilded plyboard. So let's hope that we can do it. So let's see. So I have no formal training, but I'll try to do it. Okay, so as you can see, the painting is almost, well, halfway through. So let's see how we're going to do this next. What we're going to do next. Okay, after almost 3 hours, this is the finished product. When it rains, sometimes you just need to create your own sunshine. Be happy, a reason will come along. Thanks for watching.